Vroom, 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 vroom. Hey you guys, what the fuck is up? Hope to do a super fucking epic. It's your brother Paul, and this is part 2 of the previous video that I just recorded. I think it's called Fuck the Mask. So, yeah, I'm still gonna name it, type it in. So, the thing about this whole like authenticity, genuine thing is that it's when one takes off those layers, right? The genuineness, in my experience, right? I feel that the genuineness is more effective than trying to come off as higher status. And obviously higher status is great. It's fucking awesome. It's sexy. I love it, right? And you can use it while you're being genuine, right? But that thing of like accepting yourself and just feeling good enough, like even like, I'll give you guys this example, right? Even when I was like someone might think that, oh, you need to speak perfectly, you need to do this perfectly, you need to do that perfectly, and then people will like you. And when I'm good at this, people will like me. And when I'm good at that, people will like me. And when I can find, I don't know, I'm just putting stuff out, right? So, on the contrary, I find this, right? There was times when I was like really high status and stuff, and sure, it's high status and people feel it, but I don't think that it was so welcomed, you know, and I don't think that it was so accepted to them, because they can kind of feel the not accepting of yourself, or even if they don't feel that, it's like too cool for school, you know, like where you just like maybe not talking to people, or you're not expressing your genuine self. I'm just reminding myself, like, what I think of myself is what matters. What other people think of me doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay. The only thing that really matters is what I think of myself. Okay. That's it, right? So, okay, this other thing, it can be whatever the fuck I want it to be. Okay. So, okay. So here's the example, right? It can actually be like your acceptance of your imperfections can be charming. Your acceptance of your imperfections can show confidence. I mean, there's people who are maybe considered not smart, and people who are considered like lazy or not whatever the fuck, and then they are like seen as awesome and confident and charming and all this stuff. Why? Okay, now I definitely encourage exercising. I love it. But why? It's because they accept themselves, right? So the example is this, right? I was at the library, as I told you guys in the previous video, and when I was talking to the lady, my voice wasn't as smooth as I could have made it, right? But I was being genuine in that moment. I was putting my intention forth, and I was accepting myself. So my genuineness and authenticity, it shone through, right? So I was like, I think I was kind of like, blah 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 blah. But then, here we go, I'm touching my nose again, right? But I was like, blah blah blah. But even through that time, I was able to laugh and like boom laughing, and they were able to smile, and I was able to smile, and we were all able to connect through a bond of a non-verbal bond, a connection, just because my authenticity was then. I was able to be loose and laugh at myself and still smile. You see, because if I was trying to control it all, and I was trying to, like, there's obviously some bit of control there, but if I was trying to do it because I felt that I wasn't enough, then it would come through as calculated and artificial instead of being organic and alive and real and genuine, authentic. Which, like, if you're trying to be prim and proper and stuff, it's like a person's not even a real person. It's just like they're a fucking put on or a mask, right? But then in that moment, even though I wasn't so high status, it may have been even more higher status, because who's talking? Who's making everyone laugh? Who's being, like, obviously having good body language, obviously doing that good stuff. But who's being their real self? Them. Who's doing that brave, fucking courageous, awesome thing, right? There's so many fucking benefits to being genuine. I don't think it's even necessary to mention them, right? Like now, the way that I'm talking, right? I'm clearly not trying to impress you guys. I think that's abundantly clear. But but at the same time, I'm still having some respect, I guess. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying there, but I'm being genuine. Overall, I'm being genuine right now, okay? I think, when last have I been this genuine, bro? When last have I, like, I've been genuine, I've been real, I've been honest, but when last have I been this genuine? Like, this level of genuine, this level of acceptance. Anyway, so, ultimately, right, and here's the awesome thing about this, right, guys, is the way that you feel about yourself, other people are gonna feel it about you too. So you might not even have to get all the fucking body language things right, all the fucking attention dividing, dividing your attention amongst people correctly, or like taking away attention at the right time, all that fucking stuff, right? That's pretty good. It's all cool. It's fun and games and all that stuff, and it helps. But where was this train going? So yeah, you can falter on some stuff, right? But when you're being genuine, they feel they can trust you. And they know they can trust you because you're resonating at a certain vibration or frequency or whatever the fuck, where they can kind of feel how you're feeling, and you feeling fucking genuine as fuck, okay? And then they pick up on it, right? And it gets through better, I feel, in my personal opinion. In my opinion. Yeah, guys. I feel like there's that power in that genuineness. There's that power, and you know, I found for myself, right? The reason I'm recording the second video really is to like practice my speaking. So I want to do like an hour a day. So I guess more videos or footage coming your way. So, wow. So I remember before I even knew about game, before I even knew about status, really, obviously I guess intuitively we all have some kind of idea of it. But before I really had my fair share of experience, before I became understood how to be consciously confident in yourself, which is like you can be confident at will, or comfortable at will. Before I knew all that stuff, I remember times when there were girls that liked me, you know. So, and those were the times when I wasn't trying to be cool, too cool. Okay, there were times when I was like trying to be cool, and there were girls that liked me. Back in school, before I even had this. Hi, mom. Before I even had this beautiful muscle. Before I even had this beautiful muscle, and I wasn't laughing at my muscle. My muscle's fucking amazing. I was laughing at something else. And that was the genuineness, right? Me being my authentic self. Like, I would be hanging out with my friend's house, like they would invite me over. I remember I was in boarding school and my broski Peter, okay, shucks, you're gonna watch this, but he already knows, he told me about this, okay? Shout out to your sister, okay? So, and shout out to your parents, bro. So, when I was my genuine self and just like being more accepting of myself, more than trying to put on an image or anything like that, a lot of my friends, their sisters had crushes on me. Wasn't just Peter. It's so funny saying it, and he might watch this. I don't know if we meet up or something. Not only Peter's sister, shout out to you. I'm not gonna mention any names. So, kind of did already. So, and then my other friends, right? I won't mention names this time. My other friends in Botswana, in South Africa, and other places in South Africa, their sisters, because they got to see the true me, the genuine. If people see the genuine you, the free, comfortable you, it's so much more attractive than a put-on dead image that has to be calculated and maintained, and has to be, oh, am I in image mode? Oh, am I in image? Oh, that sounds like such a cool ad-lib. Oh, oh. I actually used that in one of my songs, ad-lib. So it's more of a natural thing, and that draws attraction, man. And you're just able to speak comfortably with people when you're accepting yourself. What else? What more can I say on this? Yeah, I highly recommend that book, Six Pillars of Self-Esteem by can't remember the dude's name. Six Pillars of Self-Esteem. Really good book. Really fucking good book. I think I read through it thrice or twice. Um, yeah, man. What matters, what people think of you does not matter. What you think of yourself is what matters. Just remember that, man. Just fucking remember that. That's the key to being genuine. When you really don't give a fuck, when you really don't give a fuck, you're loving. I think, in my opinion, you're loving. When you don't give a fuck about what people think of you, but you care about their feelings, in a sense. Okay, it perfectly comes out. Even through, as you see, I show you my imperfections. But at the same time, the imperfections are just a veil for the beaming lights of awesomeness and genuineness and love behind it, shining through, just lighting up the whole fucking world with love and awesomeness. And those imperfections are smiled at and can be what someone falls in love with you about. It's like a kid. When the kid's doing something and they're genuine, the kid is fucking genuine with innocence, but their imperfections seem so fucking cute and beautiful. I'm gonna say sexy, but people's opinions differ, okay? But anyway. Anyway. It seems beautiful and cute because why? Right? Because there's genuineness, there's innocence behind it. The intention, it's like they have a level of self-acceptance and a level of love and beauty and authenticity, and it just shines through. And you see it and you're like, oh, and that flaw, that imperfection that we might think, oh, we need to cover up. Oh, we need to cover up this fucking imperfection so that people can fucking like me. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Right? But that very imperfection, when genuineness and acceptance is on it, it shines through, and that can be the very thing that people fall in love with you because of. Oh my God. People can fall in love with you because of that, because of your take on it, because of your acceptance of it. Acceptance of it? I don't know. But just your genuineness. Wow, man. Let's keep talking. So, yeah. It's fucking amazing, guys. It's fucking amazing. So if you're thinking about like people loving you and people wanting you, accept yourself first. Value your opinion of yourself more than you value other people's opinion of you. Who knows yourself better? You or them? You know yourself better. So value your opinions of yourself over them. And the funny thing is this, right? The moment I say that thing to myself, I'm not sure how you will experience it, but yay! Yay! Anyway, the moment I say that thing to myself, right? I don't receive an opinion of myself. It's like, okay, my opinion of myself matters more than everyone else's opinion. My opinion is the only thing that matters. Then what happens in my head? It goes like this, right? Boom. This is all I experience. I don't have like oh, I'm the cool guy, or I'm the this, or I'm the master salesman, or whatever the fuck. Which would be cool to be. It'd be cool, fucking cool to be. And I'm gonna have affirmations of that. But listen to this. Only $5.99. All that I experience is this. Just a smile and a this. And then I talk to people with this in my